Africa, a continent bursting with life, a place of amazing differences. And in this special place we find a country called the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. This name, given by Sir Winston Churchill, tells us a lot about how beautiful and amazing this country is. Uganda is a land of thick rainforests, tall mountains and sparkling lakes. It's a place where elephants walk free and gorillas find a safe home. But Uganda is more than just its beautiful nature. It has a rich history, exciting culture and strong people. Uganda's story is one of never giving up. It's a story of overcoming hard times and working towards a better future. This country has bounced back from tough times and is ready for progress and growth. It welcomes visitors from all over the world, inviting them to see its magic for themselves. Come with us as we travel to the heart of Africa and discover the wonder of Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. Uganda is a country in East Africa, surrounded by land. Kenya is to the east, South Sudan to the north, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west, Tanzania to the south, and Rwanda to the southwest. Even though it's not next to an ocean, Uganda has many different kinds of land. The country has four main areas, each one special. The southwest has the Rwenzori Mountains, sometimes called the Mountains of the Moon. These tall mountains, always covered in snow, are amazing to see. They offer beautiful views and exciting climbs for adventurous people. The west has rolling hills, lakes and old volcanoes, and thick rainforests. This is where you'll find mountain gorillas, a real conservation success story. The north is dry and hot, with wide open grasslands where elephants, lions and other amazing African animals live. Lastly, the central area, where the capital city of Kampala is a green plateau with coffee farms, tea farms and lots of plants. Uganda is a hotspot for plants and animals with tons of different kinds. It has over 1,000 types of birds, more than any other country in Africa. This makes Uganda a birdwatcher's dream. From the crowned crane, Uganda's national bird, to the colorful African fish eagle, the skies are full of amazing birds. But Uganda's animal treasures are more than just birds. The country's protected areas, like national parks and wildlife reserves, keep many different mammals safe. Elephants walk the grasslands of Queen Elizabeth National Park. Chimpanzees swing through the Kibale Forest. And in the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest, you can hike through thick jungle to see the amazing mountain gorillas in their natural home. Uganda works hard to protect its animals. The country has done a great job protecting endangered species and saving its natural gifts for the future. Uganda's culture is as diverse as its nature. The country has over 50 different groups of people, each with its own language, customs and traditions. The Baganda, the largest group, mostly live in the central area, including Kampala. The Ankole, known for their cattle farms, live in the west. The Karamojong, who have kept their traditional way of life, live in the northeast. All these cultures are connected by a shared feeling of being Ugandan and a warm welcome for visitors. Music and dancing are big parts of Ugandan culture, with each group having its own special rhythms and moves. Making things by hand is also important, with beautiful basket weaving, pottery and wood carving passed down through families. Visitors to Uganda will love the warmth, energy and rich culture of its people. Section 5. Journey to Stability, Politics and Governance. Like many African countries, Uganda has seen some tough political times, but in recent years it has made big steps towards peace and democracy. After becoming independent from Britain in 1962, Uganda had times of strict rule and fighting within the country. But since 1986, President Yoweri Museveni has been in charge, and his government has brought more peace and stability. Uganda now has many political parties, regular elections and active citizens. The country has improved things like human rights, freedom of speech and good government, but there are still problems like corruption, poverty and inequality. The government is working on these problems to help everyone and build a strong future. Section 6. Nature's bounty, resources and economy. Uganda has lots of natural resources that help its economy. Farming is the biggest part of the economy, giving jobs to many people. Coffee and tea are the main crops sold to other countries. Uganda is one of the biggest producers of Robusta coffee, known for its strong taste. Uganda also grows cotton, tobacco and flowers to sell. The country has valuable minerals like copper, cobalt, gold and oil. Finding oil in the Albertine Graben could change Uganda's economy in a big way. But the government needs to manage these resources carefully, so everyone benefits and the environment is protected. Section 7, From Peaks to Waters, a Geographic Tapestry. Uganda's geography is a mix of opposites. Tall mountains lead to wide grasslands and sparkling lakes are everywhere. The Rwenzori Mountains, with their snowy tops, are amazing, offering beautiful views and challenging climbs. These mountains have special plants and animals that can live in the tough conditions. Uganda also has lots of water. It's home to Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa and the start of the Nile River. The Nile, the world's longest river, flows north from Lake Victoria through many countries and into the Mediterranean Sea. Other big lakes in Uganda are Lake Albert, Lake Kyoga and Lake Edward. These lakes help people by providing fish, ways to travel and tourism. Section 8. Challenges and Progress. Poverty, Healthcare and Development. Even with its good things, Uganda has problems like poverty, healthcare and building infrastructure. Many people are poor, especially in the countryside. Getting good healthcare is hard, especially for people far away from cities. Diseases like malaria and HIV/AIDS are still problems, but Uganda has made good progress. The government has programs to improve healthcare, offer more education and help the economy grow. Groups from other countries are also working with the government to help. Uganda has done well in reducing poverty and improving health. Roads, electricity and communication are also getting better. Section 9. Investing in the future, education, technology and youth. Uganda has lots of young people, with over 78% under the age of 30. Because it's important to help young people, the government focuses on education. Elementary school is free and the government is trying to improve high schools and colleges. Uganda has more universities and technical schools now. Technology is also important for Uganda's growth. Many people have cell phones, even in faraway places. More people can use the internet, which helps with education, business and talking to others. Ugandan business people are using technology to create new things in areas like farming and healthcare. Section 10. Uganda on the world stage, regional and global influence. Uganda is active in world affairs. It's part of the United Nations, the African Union and the East African Community. Uganda wants peace and safety in its area, especially in South Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It has sent soldiers to help keep peace in Somalia and other places. Uganda also wants countries to work together on things like climate change, sustainable development and human rights. It has signed agreements showing it cares about these things. People listen to Uganda more as it speaks up for developing countries. Section 11. Tourism's double-edged sword, balancing benefits and sustainability. Tourism is growing in Uganda, with visitors from everywhere. The country's natural beauty, animals and culture offer an amazing trip. Tourism brings money to the economy, creates jobs and helps local people. But tourism can also hurt the environment and local cultures if not done carefully. Uganda knows it needs to balance the good things about tourism with protecting its natural and cultural treasures. It has rules to promote sustainable tourism. This includes supporting eco-friendly places to stay, promoting responsible wildlife viewing, and making sure tourism helps local communities. Section 12. A bright future, hope and promise in the heart of Africa. Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, is a beautiful, strong country with lots of potential. From its amazing landscapes and abundant wildlife to its rich culture and friendly people, Uganda has something for everyone. The country has overcome big challenges and is moving towards a better future. Uganda's young people are excited about progress and new ideas. Standing on the shores of Lake Victoria, where the Nile River begins, you can't help but feel amazed. Here's a surprise. Many people think the Nile starts in Egypt, but it actually starts here in Uganda. This quiet beginning feeds the Nile's long journey across Africa. As you think about Uganda's future, one thing is clear: the Pearl of Africa shines bright with hope and promise. Don't forget to subscribe to see more amazing videos like this.